Hello and welcome to another update video about ADA. Yeah, so we did push higher, as I said in the last video. I did readjust the target range in the last video, and I think maybe 1 or 2 hours later, we actually reached the target already. We had 3 targets, 28.1 cent, 28.8 and 28.9. Bounced off the first target, and you can see these are just, not like lines in the air. They are fib extensions. They are relevant to which prices do react. We're still at the moment in the process of, as it looks like, making a higher low. So this move up is not necessarily over. I'm going to show you a few options how this could be developing. But maybe just a reminder for everybody who missed the previous video, how did I calculate the target for the yellow target range box? Because there's different ways of calculating. They're all viable target possibilities to calculate a target. So the first one was we take the length of the wave 1 down here and we go to the low of the wave 4. First of all, I need to choose the right tool. We go to the low of the 4th wave, which we had here, and then we can calculate targets. So here I had the 1.618 extension at 28.8 cents. That's the 1.618 extension. Very, very viable target for such a wave. 5, yeah. The next way of calculating target is to take the length of the 3rd wave. So we do that as well. Length of the 3rd wave. Just need to make sure I choose the correct low. And see, it also takes us to around about that level, around 28.8 cents. There's different ways of calculating target, but whatever, the first one was already reached down there. And yeah, we defined them in the previous video. That's how the target range came up. And point now, we reacted to it. The question is, has this B wave already started? I personally don't necessarily think so, because I still expect higher highs also for Bitcoin and Ethereum. So we need to consider options here. My view is that the move into the B wave is going to get very, very likely and pretty much confirmed as soon as we now lose the 27 cent level. That would be the 28.6% retracement. In around 90% of cases, if you lose that level, a further continuation to the upside is getting very unrealistic. This here to me at the moment looks like a 5-wave move initially, yeah. So what we could have here is maybe a 1-2 setup. It could also become, as it often does in a fifth wave, an ending diagonal in a 5th wave. So you could get something like maybe here an ascending wedge channel, which is developing here. It's a bit too early to say that, but by the structure and looking at the proportions of this, I wouldn't be surprised to trail a little bit higher in a so-called ending diagonal. Let's see if over the coming sessions we're going to get that. Again, it's a bit too early because we really only have 2 touch points and we haven't really had a massive reaction here to it. So normally when you draw this, you want 3 touch points on one side at least. But again, this is just for, let's say, demo purposes to show you what could happen here, because it's a bit too early. But yeah, I think either we've got this, which could also be a 1-2, right? Because in an ending diagonal, you will have a wave 1, a wave 2, a wave 3, 4, 5, something like that. Maybe we can even reach the 28.8 cent level and would then come down in ABC into this B wave area where we can then consolidate. And by the way, I may have to change that area slightly depending on the latest highs. So this would go up. The B wave target at the moment is sitting between the 26.5 cent level and the 25.5 cent level. I think this would be, if we really then come down into this area and see maybe an initial reaction of a turnaround, this could be a nice area to go long for a C wave with a stop loss below that area, or even a stop loss below the 78.6 retracement. But this is certainly an area where I would expect the price to turn around or at least show a reaction. But yeah, so at the moment I have no evidence that this move to the upside is complete. The move down currently doesn't look too impulsive, no different to any of the other movements here that happened. So I'm still at the moment primarily looking at further upside for ADA, further into the target area, because again we really only touched it, and then maybe in an ending diagonal until we break below the 27-cent level. As we go higher, if we go higher, there will be other signals that we can define that will tell us when this pattern is over. So if we bring a bit more structure into this, maybe in the next 1 or 2 sessions, we will be able to use the wedge pattern if it really develops as a first signal that is breaking, because if you form this and you break out of it to the downside, that's a first signal as well that the move down has actually started. Okay, and that's my update about ADA. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.